Hello, it's Borgs TV here, and we are doing another video. We're going to be talking about football transfer news, the Bruno Fernandes saga, the Kobe Mainoo stuff, the Antony, the Garnachos. Yeah, tune in. Make sure you subscribe before you watch. Appreciate it. So, you guys have probably seen this. Bruno Fernandes would be open. So you guys have probably seen this, what's on your screen right now. Just in, Bruno Fernandes would be open to move into the Saudi Pro League next summer. But what club would you be thinking he'd be moving to, right? Well, there you have it. Bruno Fernandes is seriously considering an offer from Al Ittihad. If I was Bruno, I would take the money. Yeah, I would take the money because we want a player which could replace him, and I know exactly who. As you know, we was very interested in this guy a few weeks back. We was in advanced talks. He wanted to join, the green light was on, but we didn't have the money to get him. So this would have been perfect. This came out today. Manchester United could reignite their pursuit of Brighton Carlos Baleba with a minimum of 100 million price tag. If Bruno Fernandes departs, Fernandes will previously turned down 100 million offer, by the way, from Al Hilal, and might still attract interest from Saudi clubs. So if we sell Bruno, we could get Carlos Baleba, which I wouldn't be complaining about, because Mainoo and Baleba could play. I'd also have Walton in that midfield too. But it says here, Bruno Fernandes is unlikely to move from Manchester United this summer, but a massive take it or leave it offer from Al Ittihad before the transfer window closes on September 10th. Surpassing Al Hilal's quadrupling salary proposal could change things. So if that happens, we could get Carlos Baleba. Well, as you know, last week we agreed personal terms with Seen Lamans, which could be a good replacement for Andre Onana. Yeah, the new goalkeeper. As you know, we agreed personal terms with Seen Lamans last week. Yeah, and we are looking likely to sign him. Well, it came out today that Galatasaray have outbidded us to sign him, right? But the thing is, the 23-year-old prefers to move to Manchester United, so we could sign him by deadline day. We are that confident that we could secure the deal within the next 2 days, 24 hours, 48 hours. Yeah, it could be done by Friday. So it says here, talks are ongoing with clubs to reach an agreement for Seen Lamans. Agreement reached with the player. United aim to finalise the deal quickly, so that probably means this week. And it also says here, Manchester United and Royal Antwerp are close to finalising a fee agreement for Seen Lamans. So this means we could get a new goalkeeper. Someone better than Bayindir. Someone better than Andre Onana. This guy could be our starter. Well, there's some Garnacho news, which is good. Chelsea are prepared to offer a fixed 35 million fee for Alejandro Garnacho, but Manchester United are holding up for 50 million. So if Jackson is worth 80 million, then surely Garnacho is worth 50 million. Okay. Alejandro Garnacho is expected to join Chelsea, although a few bids have been rejected, apparently. Negotiations are ongoing with Optimism. A deal could be sealed, possibly on deadline day. So that means Garnacho could be going to Chelsea this summer, even though he won't be a starter. But now, on to Jadon Sancho. Manchester United made it clear to Sancho that Roma was the only club to make a serious offer for him, but he should accept it. I mean, they ain't wrong. He should accept it, because he rejected Juventus for some reason. He should join Roma because he's going to do well in Serie A, and he's not good in England. Not at all. He didn't do well at Chelsea. This morning, this just came out. Mazzara, Roma sporting director, is in London to meet with Jadon Sancho's agent. So that probably means the deal is going to be settled by deadline day. Antony, Mr. Aura. Real Betis submitted a bid for Antony to Manchester United within the last hour. With no response yet from United, Antony is keen on returning to Real Betis. You know what? I think that'd be a good move for him. And I hope it ain't a loan deal, because he did well there on loan. And I would really like to see him back in Man United, because I want to see him prove himself. He's the only one who tried in their loan spell. The only one who did good in their loan spell. So I would take him at Man United as a backup to Ahmad. Well, it says here, Spanish sources report an agreement in principle for Antony to return to Real Betis. The deal will start as a loan with an obligation to buy. Let's hope they finally buy him this time and not send him back to Man United. Even though I'd love to see him back in a Man United shirt and do well for us under Amorim, but I don't think it's going to happen. Rasmus Hojlund. Napoli are confident to get Rasmus Hojlund deal done very soon, as talks are at final stages, which is a good thing. Loan with option clause to become mandatory for fee close to 45 million package. Contract until 2030 for Rasmus. Waiting on exit terms agreement with Man United. Even though Rasmus Hojlund is desperate to stay at Man United though. But with Sesko there, he ain't gonna play. So he needs to leave. I'm sorry Rasmus, I hope it works out in Italy for you. Well, as you know, yesterday came out that Mainoo wants to leave Manchester United after being sidelined by Ruben Amorim against Fulham and Arsenal. Well, is that true? Who knows? So it says it again here. Mainoo is opening to leave Manchester United, but with transfer window closing, suitable options for him appear limited, and that's by David Ornstein, which is a very good source this summer. But then here it says Mainoo demanded £180,000 a week in contract talks, but Manchester United refused. He's unlikely to leave before the transfer window closes. And then just now it says Mainoo is not for sale this week, and he has not requested to leave Manchester United. So that is that. He is not leaving, he is staying. Ruben Amorim has plans for him, big plans for him. He's playing tomorrow against Grimsby, and if he plays well, he may play in the Prem, which I really want to see. But we need to stop this favouritism for Bruno.